All right, so let's first start by reviewing our bass line quickly. Now, what I've done is I've written in my fingering for the bass line. So again, this is my fingering. It may or may not work for you. Let's go through it quickly. So I'm not going to tell you the names of notes because you can see them easily on the keyboard or on the virtual keyboard. So I'll just say the names of the numbers of my fingers. So 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm going to 4 here, all right? Now that might be a different fingering from what I told you before because, you know, sometimes I change my fingering too, all right? You want to be dynamic with your fingering and not get set in one way of fingering something, okay? So 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Now I believe that this is different from the last one. Let me just take a quick check here. Yes, because last time we went to F. So the bass line is going to be a little bit different here. So it's 1, 1, 2, and then I go to my thumb there. So see, it's the same note, but different fingers. So 2 and then 1. This is a great trick to work on, right? And this is actually a good exercise. It's just playing the same finger on, playing the same note, but playing different fingers on that same note. So it's an exercise you can do in both hands. So you see how I'm playing each finger, thumbs, second, middle, 4, pinky, 4, middle, second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can do that. This comes in handy. You know, stuff like that. So there's my thumb and second finger. I can do thumb, second, middle. So it can come in handy as well during improvisation as well. Anyway, so second, then thumb, and then second, 5, 2, 1, 5, 3, 2, 1, and then second, thumb, second, and then, oh yeah, okay, middle because it's B flat, and then thumb, 4, 5, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 5. Now here, going up to your second might be a stretch, so if that's the case, lift up and go up to 2, right? And then 1, 4, 5, 2, 1, 4, 5, 3, and then back to 1. All right, now, something that's very important when you're playing this bass line is that you play it legato. Real quickly, again, when you have when you're playing bass, you have a fretboard, right, and you have your strings. Or if you're on an upright bass, you have, I guess it's still probably called the fretboard, and you have your strings, even though it's not a fretboard. Anyway, you can look that up. All right, so you have the piece of wood, right, and then you have strings over the top of it. When you press down on that string, okay, and you pluck it, it creates a sound. Now, if I lift up my finger, right, and then go to my next finger, right, play a different note while lifting up like that, okay? Now, if I lift it up and I mute that string, it's going to get a bump, 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 bump. It's going to get more of a pizzicato sound, right? Now, typically, bass players play legato. So when you're hearing ba-doom, da-doom, do, 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 that's all legato, right? If I was going to do it pizzicato, it'd be ba-ba-dun, dun, 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 dun. Now you hear it right in the beginning, dun, dun, dun. There's some pizzicato in there. There's some broken staccato, non-legato notes. Dun, 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 right? Whereas versus if I did da, 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 okay? So same thing, I bring that up because it's the same thing when you're playing. So don't do this. You know? Don't do that. That's all pizzicato or all staccato. Pizzicato and staccato pretty much mean the same thing. It's a little different technique, but it's the same kind of sound. So we want all legato sound. There, we get a little bit of a break, right? But for the most part, it's all legato. But here, if I have to, oops, what did I mess up? 3, 1, 3. There, if I have to lift up, that's fine, okay? But don't lift up all throughout. You know, for the most part, it should be all legato, okay? So make sure you can play that bass line before you move on to the rest of the lesson, because I'm going to assume the rest of the lesson that you know how to play that bass line. Remember, go slow, take it in chunks. I'll see you in the next chapter.